Dearest heart, sometimes we can be more focused on what we don't have than what we do have and miss what is right in front of us. We fail to give gratitude for the good things and instead want something different or something more. Now, wanting something different or something more is not necessarily a bad thing. It depends on where this need is coming from. If it is coming from the ego, then just know you will never satisfy the ego. The ego is rarely satisfied for long before it starts looking elsewhere. For example, you go shopping and feel great with all your new purchases. But once home dad, satisfaction soon leaves you. Sometimes we want something because we want to keep up appearance in the community or go one better than others in the community, which is coming from a place of ego rather than a true need within. For some of you, jealousy is an energy you are working through at this time, whether you are jealous of what someone else has or someone else's success. There is also a group of you working through jealousy in love relationship right now. Whether it is someone you love who you fear losing to another person because you have not acted on the love you feel, or whether you are watching someone you love be in another relationship. Jealousy will not bring resolution here as it comes from ego. Only acting on love can resolve the situation. So, whenever you are wanting something more or something different, ask yourself whether this request is coming from ego or hurt, because only the response from the here will bring true happiness. My child, know that. We are reminded to slow down and be mindful with any decisions we are trying to make. You had long-term plans with someone which now feel like they have been thrown out of balance. You have aggravated a situation, they aggravated you, things feel caged up again. Take a deep breath. Learning comes from these lessons, and this will turn into a big positive. Meditate in peace and do not worry about communication at this stage. That will naturally come. Temperance reminds us that patience and unconditional love are our best friends. This understanding will pass and things will be better than ever. They miss talking to you. They are realizing how much they need and want you. During this time, they will see they were not treating you correctly, and this time upon returning, they will make you properly theirs. After this pause, we will see a shift, a beautiful shift into the next phase of this love. The shift would not happen without this silence. Trust in what is currently happening. My child, know that your dreams are trying to tell you something that you have been confused about. Following that dream could be very difficult. I can see them from the cards. For a practical person like you, it could be absolutely insane to follow this, but I am seeing that once you follow this dream, you will be where you are meant to be. I also feel this dream or this gut feeling that I am talking about could be a lot to do with breaking free from the past. I know and see that you have been trying to do that, but the approach has to change. That is what I see from the cards. Firstly, walk away from this ideology that somebody can play around with your feelings anymore. You are not the same anymore. You are not as weak as you think of yourself to be. I am seeing that your faith in yourself has to be restored. You probably are not aware of what you have became in this couple if months that have gone by. When say that your approach has to change, it means that first accept that it will not happen overnight. Allow the slow progress and accept the pace. In this whole process, you might also see that certain things now have become so easy for you, which at some point of time felt very tough. Everything that you had been looking for on the outside was always there in the inside. You had to just look inside more deeply. My child, know that. Trust in the inner knowing that resides in your heart when it comes to your person. While things may be in a period of transformation and not fully make sense to you just yet as to why it is unfolding the way it is important to go within and listen to what your heart is telling you. Drown out the noise in your head that is only causing you confusion and negative thoughts. It is in your heart space that you are connected to your person and to your true authentic being. It is within your heart where you will find all your answers. You already know the way and where this is all leading you. It is up to you to trust in that without the need for physical proof. It will be through your heart, space and inner knowing, the signs that are bestowed upon you as well as the divine plan that will lead you towards your heart, deepest desire and wishes. There are times on this journey where it would not make sense and you would not be able to see what is ahead. That is when you are asked to go within and trust in the bigger plan. Your union is destined and blessed. There is no reason to doubt or worry. All is well and going to plan. Enjoy the journey and embrace the uncertainty, for it is all meant to lead you back home. to be with your counterpart who will be ready and willing to move forward in peace, love, and harmony. My child, know that. Are you wondering which spark lights you up as the divine lives within you? Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. The idea that passion lives within your heart or soul is both an ancient and common one. To live your passion means that your soul is expressing itself through someone or something. Passionate people are easy to identify. They are focused, action oriented, and propelled by their intensity. We all have more than one purpose in life, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. Whether or not you believe in the concept of the soul, it is hard to believe in purposeful passion. We do not need a spiritual framework to see the good being engaged when we try to attain something we want or believe we can do. My child, know that the right kind of love, as I have known and felt, feels like a finger gently wiping tears off your cheek, like a tight hug after an eternity of abandonment, like a moment of peace amidst a forever of chaos, like a word of honor after a long pattern of betrayal, like an answered prayers after ages of worship. The right kind of love is unrecognizable and unfamiliar from the rest, different and not the kind that you have felt before or the kind that can be put to words, but the kind that only your heart understands, the kind speaks to you from within in a way that nothing else ever did, the kind that feels yours to exist, the kind that adds purpose instead of becoming the whole of it, the kind that feels as new as the first and yet the least like it, the kind that feels like a destination after infinities of virtue. The right kind of love finds you in the same place you go looking for yourself. The right kind of love finds you at a time when you have defeated the desire to want it at all. The kind of love that finds you in a moment as ordinary as any other. The right kind of love finds you after you are done finding the wrong ones for yourself. And no matter how many that may, the right one will always stand behind the last wrong one, because that is the only truly meant for you. Everything else is just a test of time. You are part of something bigger than yourself. This powerful energy flows through you and around you. You are connected to all of humanity and you are at one with the flow of life. See, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn from because life is happening for you, not to you. Your journey is unique.